walking. Hopefully I can finish making this video. I had started over there and somebody walked up on me. But it's still pretty early, so not a lot of people are at the top yet. So I went on my little forest bathing hike before work today. I'm on day 45 of my fast. I actually was thinking that I was going to go, I was going to stop at day 40, but when day 40 approached, I was still heavily detoxing, and the longest I've ever gone on any kind of fast was 40 days. So I decided that I'm just going to continue this until I'm completely clean and I'm not having solid bowel movements. Yesterday I had a lot. I was really on day 44, releasing a lot. My skin, I'm having acne and things like that popping out on my skin, which I don't normally have. So I know that I'm going into a deeper detox, as well as my mental state is really clearing. Things that, situations, mindsets that I've had are just being transformed. So I've decided to continue. Probably I might go 60, and then after 60 I'm going to see, I have a number in my head, which would be the whole winter I would be fasting. On that day, I will see. But once you get on it, and the cleaner that you get, the easier it becomes, and it's natural. And it's, people are like, oh, I can't stop eating for one day. Where are you getting your protein? Well, as you can see, I've actually only lost, now I wasn't huge to begin with, so as long as you keep your juices up, I've only lost about 13 pounds in 45 days. So if you have a lot more to lose, you will lose significantly. But if you need to gain weight and you keep your juices up, you will. Right now, for me, it's more of the inflammation and the toxicity rather than fat, because I was already at a good weight for my size, because I do regularly detox and I eat the raw living foods. So if you're fearful about losing weight, too much weight, or gaining too much on an extended juice cleanse, that's, don't have peace. Be rest assured that as long as you're drinking 1 gallon to 2 gallons of juice a day or coconut water, you will be fine. I've also started implementing homemade hemp milk that I make because of my hair. I noticed on the longer cleanses for a woman, my hair will shed if I don't get enough protein. So just making sure, and then upping my green juices. But I feel really good on pretty much every level. Saturday and Sunday I was detoxing. I felt a little sick, but I just rested yesterday and I feel good today. But I had also had several days where I was really busy. I was exercising, I was lifting weights, I went to hot yoga. I expended a lot of energy, and then my body was like, ah. So I rested yesterday and I feel right as rain today, just doing my hike before work. But I just wanted to encourage you guys with this, that one reason why to go the distance is that you really want to clean everything out in your colon, the parasites, so you can, the mucoid plaque, so you can absorb your food. And honestly, the longer that you're on it, you feel better. It's like you're wakening up from a deep soul sleep. It's pretty impressive. I am excited to see what the future brings. I've been praying a lot and visualizing. I have situations that I had kind of given up hope for resurrecting in my life. So it's exciting, when we do these extended cleanses and fasts, it's a spiritual awakening for us, because our body is part, we're connected, body, soul, and spirit. So if our body is toxic, then everything else is toxic. And once you start cleaning one, the others will follow, and that's what's happening. So I hope this helps. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light and blessing. Also, please like and subscribe, and I will link my website below for any questions, or my Instagram and Facebook pages for more tips and tricks on all things living and raw foods. Blessings to you. Ciao. Raining and I'm out here on a hike. Hopefully this is a biker's trail, and there was so many people out despite of this inclement weather out on the trail today. So I just wanted to give you guys an update. I actually have a lot to talk about, but I'm going to just make a short condensed update about my juice fast. So I am on day 51. I have been feeling some deeper detox symptoms since Friday. Even Friday my liver was hurting a little bit. So I started implementing a little bit of Spanish moss to help with the detox, as well as psyllium husk, because I can feel my intestines wanting to pass something. I've been having several solid bowel movements, very normal large ones, as if I'm eating food. Been sleepy, my brain feels a little foggy, my energy's been low, and kind of like these depression feelings, which isn't my normal. I'm normally a high upbeat person, so I know that something's passing through me. I did a lemon water enema today and I felt a little bit better, and I decided to come out for a hike. I honestly just want to be outside all the time. I want to be in the earth. I want to be laying on the earth. I just sat in this tree that had a little crevice and it was full of moss. It was amazing. It felt like nature's recliner. It was just wonderful. I was walking around barefoot at the end of the trail, just getting some grounding in. I also ordered a grounding sheet as well, because I've naturally gravitated towards that, but in the winter time I can't really go outside that much. I go outside, but I can't be naked walking around when it's really cold, and it's actually, especially when I'm fasting, it's been not that cold, but the air is very cold. It's damp and freezing, so I just have layers and layers of clothes on. But I was walking around barefoot, and that, even though it was cold initially, but I felt better. I am also going this week to get a colonic. I have to drive 2 hours away to get a colonic, so they're not as accessible as I would like it to be. Normally, if you do have a colonic, someone that does colonics close to you, I would suggest trying to get one at least once a week. I might even try to drive at least every week and a half and go and get one during the cleanse. I'm also going to be implementing some herbs as well, some tinctures, and I'll talk more about that for this next part of the cleanse. I have been watching John Rose quite a bit, and then Jules, she's young, Jules the Raw Food, I think it's called Raw Food Family, but I do like a lot of what she says. I might not agree with everything, but she does understand cleaning out your colon, so you can absorb all your nutrients and also detox from your whole life. You know, I was born, so our body is made up actually of even our grandmother's microbiome. So we have our mom's and our grandmother's microbiome. And my family is Czechoslovakian, and although my grandparents, my grandpa was a butcher, and they gardened and they everything natural and didn't do, drugs and stuff like that, but they still, it was tons of meat, but it was all it was like their animals, natural stuff. But my grandmother had some mental illness from her trauma in her childhood, and back then nobody knew how to, they didn't know how to fix it or heal it. They weren't aware. My grandfather was an amazing person though. And then my mom, she's cute, but she has some mental illness stuff, and she's very toxic in her eating patterns. When I was born, she actually had toxemia, and she didn't go in because it was Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. She didn't, thank you, Mom, but she didn't go in. So I almost died. My dad forced her to go in Christmas night because she didn't want to have the baby on Christmas. But I was actually born into a toxic environment. And just when you are carrying genetic loads like this, it's not your family's fault. This is just this earth, things that we're dealing with. You have to do several detoxes. And I also want to say, people want to do a 3-day juice fast and be done. That's not how it works. You start out like that. But to really get your body clean and experience the full benefits of this, you have to continue. It's like an awakening. The more you do it, the more your body actually craves the juice, and the longer you go and the cleaner you get and the less food that you need, really. My body it's craving juice right now. My juice today, I was craving watermelon. I made watermelon, coconut water, jalapeno, and apples. It's so good. And then some green juice. But I'm craving the juices. I didn't get enough juicing yesterday because I had a very long massage. I received a massage and I wasn't that hungry. So I only had coconut water before the massage. So I didn't actually take my first juice until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And the evening, I didn't get enough juice in. I was really hungry last night. So today I'm making sure I'm getting over like a gallon and a half or more of juice, and very high calorie juices. So that's an important thing too when you're going on the extended fast, that you keep your juices up and making sure you're getting enough calories, so you can also facilitate the detox processes. I have a lot more that I want to talk about, but I'll do that in other videos. But I hope this helps. Sending you guys lots of love and light. If you are interested in any of my programs, or would like to just ask me any questions, feel free to DM me. I have my website below and also my Instagram and Facebook pages. And blessings to you. Please like and subscribe. Ciao.